Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Butterfly Spirit 314. And today, guys, what I wanted to do is oh my gosh, my hair. I wanted to talk to you guys about the difference between tarot cards and oracle cards. I recently went shopping for a tarot card deck, and I noticed that at the place I was looking at tarot cards at, they had they had oracle cards separate from tarot cards. And for anybody looking at them, you might be like, well, what's the difference? I mean, they're both, two card decks, right? And if you're looking at the boxes, I mean, you only see like one says like oracle, the other one says like tarot. You know what I'm saying? So you're just like, what's the difference? Like I was feeling the same way. I asked someone at the store, I was like, well, hey, what's the difference between tarot cards and oracle cards? Because I'm like, I have no idea. To me, they all look the same. They really do. Like, I mean, yeah, different decks have like different pictures and stuff, and they have different themes and all that. But to the average person looking at them, like, most people are going to just think that they're the same thing. So what I learned is that when it comes to tarot cards are more structured. So tarot cards tend to have like a meaning, like everything kind of goes in line with, the structure of the elements, numerology, various like spiritual themes in it. But for the most part, all tarot cards tend to follow the same rules. They tend to go by that of like the same rules as the Rider Waite deck that most people associate with tarot cards. Okay. It's like that blue and white deck that you guys have. It's like the pretty much the beginner tarot card deck if you want to get into tarot cards. Okay. And I do have a Rider Waite deck myself. I actually do have one that I've been using. However, for me, I've been kind of using it more so like a little bit like an oracle kind of deck in a way based off of like things that my eyes are drawn to. So when it comes to an oracle deck is a deck that does not tell you the meaning. So on some tarot cards, you're going to see that it's going to have the meaning of what the card is written on it. The Rider Waite deck, it does not have the meaning written on it. Now, there may be some other tarot card decks that do tell you the meaning, which I saw at the place I was looking at tarot cards and oracle cards at. But mostly the oracle cards, they're not going to have a meaning on them. Okay, they're not. Now, I did get a deck that does have the meaning of the card on it, but mostly oracle cards are really about drawing the meaning from your intuition. Okay, so you're going to have like oracle decks that, like I said, they don't have the meaning written on it, and the reader pretty much goes by what they're feeling. Okay, they go by like the messages that they're getting from the universe, the messages that they're getting from spirit, the message, that they're getting from your energy. How do you respond to certain like questions, and like, what are your answers, and different things like that. They're kind of pulling things, like they're using their spiritual ability to tell you, what it is that you need to know. Okay, as far as like tarot cards are concerned, my hair is just like totally like bothering me today. I don't know, it just like wants to hug my face. So anyway, so oracle cards, they're all about, using your intuition to work with them. Oracle cards are not going to be those cards that somebody would like as a beginner would start out with. They're just not. It's better to start with tarot cards as far as what I have heard from people. What I'm doing right now is that I've just started learning like the meanings of the tarot cards, but I was working with tarot cards myself, based off like the book meaning and everything like that. But what I'm doing right now is I'm basically getting like the meanings from different people across YouTube as far as like the tarot cards meanings and stuff, because I want to deepen my understanding with the tarot cards. I really want to, because like I'm more drawn to them. It's just like I feel like I'm supposed to work with them, and so that's what I've been kind of doing. And I'm able to like kind of hold on to kind of like what the meanings of them are. And I noticed that like people in my life, they tend to like, whenever I draw cards for people, specific cards will come up for specific people, and those cards will, you know, like stay with that person. I mean, when a person gets a reading, it doesn't mean the same cards are going to pop up or the same message is going to happen, but to me, there tends to be like a theme when it comes to a person, you know? And so like, for example, if somebody's been through a lot, they're likely to get my goodness, what is that card? I could be wrong about the meaning, but they might get the card, I believe it's like the Nine of Wands. So he's supposed to be a guy that looks like he's been wounded, and he has like a bandage around his head. This is in the Rider-Waite deck. You know, he has like these wands behind him, and he's holding a wand. And he's been wounded, which means he's been through a lot of stuff in life. You know, this could be a man or a woman who's just been through so much in their lives, and they find, you know, despite everything they've been through, they try to have like a positive mindset, a more hopeful mindset about things. Okay. And so, as far as that is concerned, if somebody's been through a lot, they might get that card, and that might be a theme. And somebody I know has that particular theme of that card that'll pop up whenever like I'm reading for that person. Not every time, but it's not unusual for me to see that with that person. I've also seen other cards for, a specific person that'll pop up, and I'll see it and I'm like, okay. And I'll kind of have an understanding about like what's going on with them, and it might sound a little advanced because you guys are like, well, why would you, be learning about the meanings from other people if you're discovering the themes that are associated with other people, like specific cards that kind of stay with people? Well, the reason why is because I want to deepen my understanding, and I don't just want to have like the book understanding or my understanding, right? I want to have the understanding of other people about like, what do people say that, this card or that card is about? Like, what do people say, the Empress is about? What do people say the Magician is about? You know what I mean? The Magician, in fact, he is about, using what you have to bring about what it is that you want. He's also about manifestation. Okay. And I recently learned about the Magician as well. And many people would say, the Magician as above, so below. With the Magician, you have all that you need typically in order to like do what it is that you're setting out to do. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I've just decided I wanted to like deepen my understanding with tarot cards and oracle cards too. Like I'd like to do that. I brought an oracle deck. I have a oracle crystal deck. I have the oracle deck. You guys probably seen it in the thumbnail of my last tarot card video. I have not gotten a chance to open that deck yet. I know I said in that last video I was going to show you guys the cards and stuff, but I'm going to hold off on that because I want to kind of, take the time to, acclimate myself to the deck and stuff like that. And just kind of just spend time with it first before I like start like telling people about my deck and my experience and stuff like that too. So I thought it would be super helpful to just like give you guys that, insight and everything like that. So, so that's the difference between tarot cards and oracle cards. Tarot cards are more structured, they're for the beginners, right? And then oracle cards are for, they're for like the intuitive messages. Okay. For people like to pick up on and everything like that. I'd say somebody who's more advanced might work with oracle cards and stuff. So I just thought that would at least help you guys get an understanding. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope this has been super helpful, and have a great rest of your day. Bye guys.